Hi, I'm Artificial Fire Tiger, and I've been producing electronic music for quite a while. I've got a lot of experience and I'd like to share that with you. We're going to look at a thing called sidechaining, so I'll explain what you can do with sidechaining and how it can improve your music and make it sound more dancey. We're inside of Ableton and I've prepared a basic project so I can show some examples. So we have a kick drum here. Basic 909 simple kick drum, forward to the floor, which is most standard for house music. And in the other, I've got a sawtooth playing a simple bass one note sound. So what we're going to do is we want to affect this bass and make more room for the kick. So this will allow the kick to come through a mix or a sound much better. So inside of the bass, there's two techniques that we can use. I'll show you the first one, which is to use a filter. So we've got a towel filter, which is a free filter that you can download. It's a VST plugin. You can drop that onto your track. And what you can adjust is the pan, volume, and some filters here. We're going to use the volume, and we're going to set it to 16 beats, so every 16 beats this will go through here. And what we're going to do is we're going to lower the volume completely, and we want to bring the volume in about here. So if we click in here, we can drag it up to that point, and if we click another one here, we can bring in to that point. So what this will do is, obviously we need to get the sound, so what we're doing is this sound is now coming in almost slowly, and we'll make it more pronounced. And that is a typical kind of sidechaining bass sound, and you can't hear the kick because this is just a filter. And if we turn on the kick, you see the kick is coming in pretty much around at this space, and then our bass is only kicking in after. So we've got room for the kick. The second technique, so the bass is coming in from here and we've got room for our kick. So the second technique is to use sidechaining and a compressor. So we'll go to the standard compressor on, if we can spell it correctly, even. We will find the compressor in Ableton and we'll drop this into our bass track. And what you can do is open this with the arrow and choose sidechain, and you can then select kick. So if we play it now, you will see that the kick is coming here on the sidechain channel. You can then lower this threshold down, so it's now affecting our bass. So the kick is coming in. You can make it more pronounced by bumping up the threshold. Something like that would sound okay to me, and that's why it's called sidechain compression, because you're taking it from the source and that's affecting your compressor. The interesting thing that you can do with this approach, using the compressor versus the filter, is you can bring in any sound. It doesn't necessarily have to be a kick sound. So if we just duplicate our kick drums for the minute, and what we'll do is we'll go in here and just create some snares. Take out these basses, and we'll drop in a couple of snare hits. Just quickly randomly stick this in, and that's actually called snare, so we'll rename it snare quickly. Now back in our bass, we can go duplicate this compressor, turn that off for a second, and bring it from the snare, and you can see this is now ducking on the snare. You can have both, you can have multiple, it's both compressors. So now it's kicking in on the kick and on the snare. You can turn off one or the other if you want. That's it without any of the compressors, so the kick is hiding quite deeply beneath the bass. And now you can hear the kick coming through, and now you can hear And that's how you can create sidechain compression. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and I'll create some more tutorials. See you next time.